Hi boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is CK and my channel is Ecology, where I bring my viewers all around the world to interesting places to see and explore. And today is a very special video because I am back in my home state of Penang and in my so-called hometown of Bukit Mertajam. Now, I don't exactly grew up here, but I went to high school here for 6 years and spent most of my adult lesson life here in the town of Bukit Mertajam. Many people coming to visit to Penang do not realize that the state of Penang consists of two land masses, the island of Penang and the mainland of Penang, which were formerly called Province Wellesley, and it's now known as Seberang Perai. And the largest urban area in Seberang Perai is the town of Bukit Mertajam, known locally as Bigfoot Hill. It's a direct translation from the Chinese word Bukit Mertajam. Now, small is Bukit Mertajam, but Bukit Mertajam is home to some of the most famous educational institution here in Malaysia, and Bukit Mertajam hosts annually some of the biggest religious festival here in Malaysia. Bukit Mertajam has produced some of the most notable people in Malaysia. For instance, the first Chief Minister of Penang, Mr. Wong Po Ni, he was born in Bukit Mertajam in 1911, and his home is still standing on the old town of Bukit Mertajam. And also former Deputy Prime Minister of Malaysia, Anwar Ibrahim, who is now the head of the opposition party in Malaysia. He is born in Bukit Mertajam and he was from the district of Tokun. And not to mention, the king of badminton, world champion, Olympic medalist, Lee Chong Wei. He is from the village of Berapit, and many think that Georgetown is the street capital of Malaysia. Well, wait until I show you all these incredible places to eat and see here in Bukit Mertajam, and you will be surprised. So stay tuned until the end of the video. But before I roll my camera and show you all these incredible food that I grew up with, here is a little bit of history of Bukit Mertajam.
The town's history can be traced back to 1822, when the immigrants from Huizhou, Guangdong, China began to settle in Penang. The British had encouraged the residents of Bukit Mertajam to grow various spices such as pepper, cloves, cinnamon, and nutmeg. Besides agriculture, the residents of Bukit Mertajam begin to engage in alternative income such as quarry, making Bukit Mertajam the largest producer of granite in the northern region. The urban planning of the old section of the town was established in 1886 by the Hoktek Cheng Temple Committee, with the Bek Gong Temple as a town center, while the shops, markets and bazaars radiating around the temple. In 1899, rubber plantation had replaced the sugarcane plantation. During the time, the railway system that connects Perai, Nibong Tebal and Bukit Mertajam has been completed. The railway track which connects Kuala Lumpur and Singapore has been completed in 1909. With the rapid development and improvement of the transportation system, the population of the town increased dramatically, with the first Malay school opened in Tokun in 1900. The first Chinese vernacular school, Jitsin School, was opened in March 1918. After the Second World War had ended in 1945, Bukit Mertajam had been a thriving town with bustling of business activities and trade. The new post office was built in 1968, while the new train station was built in 1983. Today, Bukit Mertajam is one of the trading economic hubs in the northern region of Peninsular Malaysia.
Spirit
is the wonton mee that I grew up with. This is called the Pekong white wonton mee. And they used to be at the temple, but the temple is going through massive major construction. It's been going on for years. So everybody else moved out from there. But that was the epic center of all the hawker food, all the great hawker food in BM. But here it is. This is what I've been craving for every time I'm in Kuala Lumpur. So for most of you who don't know, most wonton mee are a black sauce. And this is a particular no black sauce wonton mee here in Bukit Mertajam. White sauce, dare I say more healthy. Wonderful.
We knew that love could mend the spirit, broken into reverse a broken feeling. Just say I do, and I will follow wherever you may go. I know it's so uncertain, but I'm tired of hurting now. Now, all my tears and searching, gonna open up my curtains now, 'cause I don't wanna miss out. Take me on a big adventure, baby, if we stay together, we could stay young forever. Where would you go if you could time travel? Take me on a big adventure, baby, if we stay together.
So if there's a signature dish here in Bukit Mertajam, it is certainly the yam rice. And this shop sells the most authentic, genuine yam rice here in Bukit Mertajam.
What if we knew the love would never let us down? Broken into reverse the broken feeling.
So it all started in 1983. In 1983, the Tauke here, Tauke Chong, he went to Singapore and he was so impressed with the yam rice in Singapore, and he tweaked it a little bit, localized it, and now we have the Bukit Mertajam yam rice, which I think is now more famous than the one in Singapore. They have a long and illustrious history here in Bukit Mertajam. They used to be at the old location and they shifted here, I think about 11, 12 years ago, and has since been the institution here in Bukit Mertajam. They've gone franchise, but you still need to come to the original shop to get the yam rice of Bukit Mertajam. I don't know where to start. This brings back a lot of memories. I'll just start with the soup. Start with the soup, the meatball soup. It's still the taste of what I remember back in high school. This is it. This is the famous crab meat noodle that I grew up here. This kopitiam is called Lao Peng Iu, Old Friends Kopitiam, and the whole place smells of this incredible crab meat noodle. Incredible amount of crab meat they gave you, only 6 ringgit. It's so satisfying for like an afternoon snack. Super popular. The lines are very long, so get here early. This is the pancake that I grew up with during high school, and I just about made it. They're about to close shop. It's about 6 p.m. and they usually close around 5. I'm so lucky I was able to get the last 2 pieces. This is what we call Kuay, and Kuay is a very local dessert pancake here, Malaysian style. Oh. It feels so good. My school is just across the street and I used to just walk here and have this. Lucky I was. Amazing. You can pre-book now today, and I'm so lucky the couple is still here all this time. I've been coming here since high school. I have been his customer since high school. I think the son is cooking now. And this is it. This is the best mee goreng in all of Bukit Mertajam. And it's called Haji Muhammad mee Kuah Tokun, but we only call it Tokun mee goreng, which is, as you can see, magnificent. I think this brings back a lot of high school memory, because I remember like after tuition, after school, and we have after school, and then after school study, and then we used to come here. This is absolutely magnificent. They're open every day now until 6:30 except Friday. So it's 6 o'clock, so I've just about made it, and I'm so glad. Still tastes the same as what I had before. Whenever I'm in Penang, I'm always on the lookout for Rojak. It's really my favorite food in the world, except banh mi. I know that I said banh mi is my favorite food, but rojak is my favorite dessert. And for those who don't know rojak, for our foreign friends, it's really our dessert. And it's, you know, it's mixed with a lot of fruits with the thick prawn, black prawn sauce, sprinkled with a lot of peanuts. And here in Bukit Mertajam, there's not only one, not two, but three amazing rojak stalls here. There's the black guy, and there's the white guy, which I'm here, the white guy rojak, and there's the black white guy. So they're all like, all of them are like on stone throw of each other. So you're bound to find one that is open because opening hours are like, you know, very random here in Bukit Mertajam. And finally I'm here. Oh, look at the rojak. Just like what Mao Zedong said, no matter if you're black or white, no matter if it's a black cat or a white cat, as long as it catches a mice, then it's a good cat. This is the real afternoon treat. So don't forget these rojak places when you are in Bukit Mertajam. This is practically ground zero for incredible hawker food here in Bukit Mertajam, and the fantastic thing is they open morning and night time. And there's a couple of famous wonton mee here. There's a famous economy rice here. The lor mee here is very good. But my choice is, ta-da, the tom yum mee hoon here. Not very well known, but I love the tom yum mee hoon here. The uncle here fried the mee hoon incredibly well. Look at that. If you don't know what to eat in Bukit Mertajam, just come to this market. It's open at morning and the other side is open at night. And again, it's just filled with the most incredible local food. Only local people would know. Now, in the town of Muar, you have Ota Char Kway Teow, and of course the famous Penang Char Kway Teow. But here in Bukit Mertajam, it is the duck egg Char Kway Teow. Yes, so cooked with duck egg, cooked usually with charcoal, and they're all over Bukit Mertajam. And it's a long time to locate them because apparently they moved to this new location that they moved to, and I have no idea. It's still the same boss that's cooking the duck egg char kway teow. They use the traditional charcoal to fry it, and I mean, I can smell it all the way here. That's what I said. The thing about char kway teow is the wok hei. Let's try the octopus thing. This is hoisin sauce. Sauce. Fabulous. And this is, I think, tom yum clam. Look at that. Oh my God. My God, I couldn't ask for a better finale. This is the best dinner. I must say, I'm so glad so many of these old businesses still here. After all these years, after COVID, they're still here. And of course, many new places here in Bukit Mertajam that I also discovered. And I want to really dedicate this video to all my high school friends and all my high school teachers who have given me nothing but great memories here in Bukit Mertajam. 6 years. every day. I came here, I can't wait to go to school. And of course, the people of Bukit Mertajam, after all these years, all that they've been through, they persevere and they wanted to protect their town and the vibrancy of the community. I think they're doing a terrific job in keeping the town alive and the heritage of this town alive. So don't forget to visit Bukit Mertajam. When you pass by Penang, don't just head to the island. The mainlands are full of wonderful and hidden treasure. So I say goodbye to you. And if you want to see more videos of Penang, I have the cafes of Penang. And also don't forget to visit the other side of Penang, which is called Balai Pulau. That's it for my video, this time in Bukit Mertajam. I hope you do visit Bukit Mertajam and I'll see you in my next video. Bye from Bukit Mertajam.